less fortunate in our area. We've got Amber Green, and this certainly sounds like something that you just kind of came up on your own and you felt like you wanted to give back. And first of all, Amber, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well.
Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell me a little about what exactly you're doing and what you've got going on here in the community.
Okay, so what we do is we just get people together from Alamo. Everybody cooks a little bit of food and we deliver it to people who need it. And it's really just that simple. Finding people who need food, however, is not always simple. And getting people organized is not always simple.
Yeah,
so
obviously.
That's why we're here.
And first thing to point out, obviously, is you're just looking for people to either volunteer to provide food. It's not necessarily bringing in money or anything like that. You're just wanting to get the actual food and get people to come out and help themselves, right?
Yes, I actually do not accept cash donations at all. If your heart is telling you to donate in that way, maybe the minimum amount of a gas card if we have enough people to deliver. But if we have enough people to deliver, then each person only has to take 1 or 2 meals, so we probably won't even need that. Tupperware, time, smiles, food. And that's really all we need. And I really would like to just get people to come out and do this, because the connections that you make with the people that we deliver to, with the people that help, it's just special. And that experience is why we're doing this again for Christmas. And that's what makes me want to make this bigger, because it's been really special for a lot of people. So. All
right. Easiest way let's start with volunteers. Easiest way to get in contact with you if people want to volunteer and help out with this?
Email.
Okay.
The Alamo Love Project at gmail.com.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook under Amber Green, but it's just my personal Facebook. So email would be much easier to communicate through.
And the same way, if they're knowing people that are in need of that, of the meals, the email is the best way to get in contact with you as well?
Yes, and please, please, please email me if you need food. We don't ask questions. It doesn't matter if you are low income, if you live in a really fancy house, if you're just lonely, if you just had surgery, just do not hesitate to ask for food. We won't say no. We will feed you.
Okay, and these will be delivered on Christmas Day, is that right?
Christmas Day. Yes.
Okay, so you guys do this delivery on Christmas Day, so they need volunteers for that day, and it's and you're looking for any type of food. There's no no limits or any of that kind of stuff.
Whatever your specialty is, it's all about food memories. We all have that dish that when we were growing up, we couldn't wait to sit down and have that at Grandma's house, and to get to share that with people that we haven't met yet, I think is what makes this so awesome, is that these people get to sit down with their families. They're eating good food, and they're eating food that anybody who cooks knows that you put love into your food. And so that's why this is called the Love Project, because we're just spreading love with food. So whatever your specialty is, whatever your favorite thing to make is, just make an extra dish when you're preparing your own Christmas meal. And that's all we're asking.
All right, Amber Green with the Love Project. Again, Alamo Love Project at gmail.com. If you'd like to get involved with this, again, they're delivering food on Christmas Day. So if you want to cook, if you just want to be a volunteer to help deliver food on Sunday, they will take any and all helpers that they can get. There's no doubt about that. I don't know if I asked this, what got you started in doing this? I mean, what was the brainchild that got you to think I want to do this?
It just happened.
Yeah.
Last year was my first holiday by myself. My son was with his dad. My family's out of state. And so I was just kind of wallowing in my own self-pity. And that is so not me. So I think I went to Walmart to just do something. And I saw all these people, standing outside. And it was cold last Thanksgiving. I had extra shredded chicken sandwiches from a work party. I had made sandwiches for it. And that was my grandma's recipe. So for me, it was one of those food memories, and it just made sense. They were out there, they were hungry, I was by myself, I had food, and so I just bought a couple bags of hamburger buns, and I took a big foil tray of the shredded chicken, and I just went around and asked people if they wanted sandwiches, and everybody wanted sandwiches. And some people asked for rides, and then somebody asked for a coffee, and then I just realized that, and then one person that made me want to deliver, he spoke about his mom, and I asked if I could take food to his mom or if I could give him extra food for his mom. And obviously he didn't feel comfortable sending me to his house, but he couldn't take extra food because when he got it home, he had no way to keep it cold. and then he had no way of heating it up. And so I realized that, you know, there were people that had that problem, and I just, you know, sometimes we think that our lives are so difficult, but
you just don't really know.
Yeah, as broke as I have been, my lights are always on, and I always have food in my refrigerator. So I don't know, it just ignited something in me, and it gave me this sense of purpose that I had not had aside from, you know, from my son. And this year I was looking for that person on Thanksgiving, but he didn't make it to this Thanksgiving. No. So, you know, it's just people like that that have stuck in my heart, and I keep meeting more of these people. This Christmas, a girl who'd received a meal for Thanksgiving is helping to deliver. So, I don't know, I just have a lot of love. Let's share it, you know.
Absolutely. That is fantastic. Well, we certainly hope everybody in the community, all you folks listening out there on Coyote Country, if you've got time on Christmas, or if you got time the rest of this week and provide some food, again, Amber will take any and all of that. If you want to get in contact with her, again, alamoloveproject@gmail.com. That's alamoloveproject, all one word, @gmail.com. Spelled how you would imagine that would be spelled. And Amber can tell you what exactly you can help out with, and get this going on Christmas Day, organizing Christmas dinner for those in need. Amber, you're doing great work, and we certainly hope that this year is a big one, and we hope it continues to get bigger and bigger for you.
Thank you.
All right, Amber Green of Alamo Love Project. We'll get you back into some more music.